Hope you are doing well. Just thought I'd let you in on my working time, let you hang out with me. Just laying that down. Let me show you a little creation I came up with. This is my idea. I did not come up with from somebody else. I'm just saying. This is my idea. If someone else came up with it, then that's good for them. But I didn't use theirs. I used my own. So, there. Okay. Just thought I'd share that with you before we go any further. Yeah, I'm still a little gruff about what happened. So, moving on. Okay, what I'm working with is, these are paper bags. Find one. Okay, we have two kinds over here. I have the brown and I have the white. This is the brown one I'm working with. There is white ones in here as well. If I can find them. Just hold a minute. There it is. There's the white one. I'm working with the brown. Now, what I'm doing here is I cut around the base. Okay, here we are. Okay, this is just folded under and used on the other side of it. Somewhere else in there. So this is what we're working with right here. Okay. I cut around this thing here. Okay, this. Don't let it cut that, okay? Don't let it cut that down here, right there. Okay, so you're going to cut around the edge of, you're going to leave this top edge alone. But you're going to cut down this, just a slither, down this, and then across the bottom here. Mine connected here and here and didn't want to let go, so I had to cut them loose. But I'm going to show you with this one real quick where I'm at with this one. Okay, so we're going to just a hair of a fraction of an inch right off the edge here. Just like that to the end. That much. That's all you take off, okay? Looks like a piece of hair, you know, because it's so small. I know it's blurry. I can't get it to focus on my hand when I want it to. Now, it's going to be in here, so let's pretend like it's held down, okay? So I want to do it like y'all are having to do it. So on this one, as you see, it's got a flip to it. So we're just going to, like I said, cut down here and then up here. You're going to leave this one alone. So you're just going to just barely grab that corner and then come down the edge. As you can see, I'm not touching that piece underneath. Just getting that hair of a fraction of an inch. Lifting this away from that one right there as well. Hopefully you can see that. I should have brought y'all down so you could see it. Not touching that. I lifted it up here and away and then cut it. I'd go like that and pull and then cut it. You can see where I tipped it right there on the end. That's fine. And now you only have to do this up through here. Doing the same thing as you did the other ones. Just a fraction of an inch right on the end. About this much. Right there. Start like right there and then you go all the way down. Try and stay straight. See, I didn't. Dang it. Didn't on there either. The one I didn't for that one either. Okay. There's our paper. Throw in the trash. Throw in the trash. So you should be at this point right now of this, a little flip. Now, what I did is, you see how it has the flip here. You want to glue these end pieces down though. Just these right here and right here. These little pieces. Glue them down unless you got an idea for them. Same thing down here and down here. Just glue all those to the base, the bottom piece, I mean. I do not glue this, and I don't close this because this makes our pocket. I did, however, lift this over, and I put glue from here to the end, here to the end, pushed it down, held it down, and now you're where I am. So now we have the flip, we have a pocket, you have a little tuck here, and you have this little tuck here. Okay, so I hope you've seen that. Tuck here. Where's my paper? You have a tuck there, you have a tuck there, you have a tuck there. If you don't want these two right here, you can cut them off if you want to, or you can put paper over the top of that so it hides it. Maybe it's up to you. But you also have a pocket here. Now, where I'm at right now with it is I went ahead and took one of the pages of my, I don't have it in here because I keep it in there. It's a vintage Sears and Roebuck, I think. It's like 18 something. That's how old it is. I just wanted that for, let's bring it back out. I just wanted it for this because I'm going to make a little notepad for here. You can put a little pocket here, make it into a pocket if you choose to. You can put your notepad here instead if you want to. It's up to you. Totally up to you. Now this is kind of like, see how it's very flimsy right there, so that's something you're going to have to deal with. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this on there, just like that. And then I'm going to glue that, and after I glue that down here, I'm going to lift it up and I'm going to glue it on the back part. Meaning I'm going to fold it over. First I need to cut it off. So grab a little bitty one. I'm just going to cut it off right there. Oh, it's too short now. I don't want it to be short. So I'm going to go this way then. Because when you open your journal up, you'll see it like that, you know. So I'm going to take this piece. Yeah. And I'm going to wrap that around to the other side. I didn't want to do that, but it's going to have to go that way. And the way I'm doing that is I'm going to flip it over. Because there is a little room up here, I'm going to let that fold over too. So, let's see. You can see through it if you can, if you're doing the same exact thing I'm doing. You can see that line there through it if you use your light. So, okay, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to just fold that over using that line on the other side. Now that's ready. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to cut these edges off more than likely. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm always losing things. What did I do with my scissors? Now I'm getting to that point where I lose stuff. I used to didn't lose stuff on my table. I'm going to go right above that line. Same thing on this side. It looks like pinking shears, like they use pinking shears for it. You can keep this stuff if you want to. I'm not going to do that. Okay. And I will glue that down. Yeah. Okay, I see where I need to fold it at. Right above that 7, I do believe. There we go. Now I could just leave that open and make that into a top pocket, but I don't want to make that. I want to make it strong, so I'm going to glue it all down. So all I need to do is take this, put it up here out of the way. I'm going to use my stick glue. And I'm just going to start putting glue on this, making sure to get all my edges because those have to be held down. Try not to bend my paper. This is one-handing, y'all. Okay. side. It moved. I wouldn't hold it down. Can't help it. Make sure you tweak your thing to make sure it has glue already out. Okie dokie. That is done. That can go in the trash now. Making sure to do that the right side. So, okay, so let me just go this way. Okay. Gotta be careful because that glue pretty much takes pretty quickly. It's not like the other kinds of glues that we use. And there we go. I'm not done with it. I just got that on and I'm happy with it. Now, I'm not happy with something though. I'm noticing it's getting more weaker and more weaker and weaker, if that's the way you say it. Hopefully it is. But I'm going to glue this down back here. I'm just going to close that up. Glue that down. Hopefully that wasn't my, yeah, it's not. Okay. Yeah, okay. So now I'm just going to glue some of this up in here. Wow, it just sounds so quiet out there for once. I guess I need to go back to working at night in my craft room. What was that? I guess that was this. I think. Yeah, I guess it is. I was like, oh no, I thought it was this. Okay, now, that's backwards, goes this way. So now that's done. I just need to cover this bottom piece here with something. And I'll just find something real cute, something quick. Do I have any kind of tape? I could use this tape. I like this tape. I could use that. But no. I'm trying to, for me, I'm sticking to the theme of vintage of 1900s. If it's not from the 1900s, I'm not using it in this journal. Now, it can be replicas, like copies of things from 1900s, like 1901, not 1985, okay? I mean 1901, you know, when there was Western days and all. Oh, see, I keep pulling that. I'm going to end up ripping that if I don't quit doing it. Anyways, so that's where we're at so far. Now, I can put a little notepad on the back if I want to, which is probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and close all this up so it quits opening up on me. I don't think I got down in there, did I? There. Trying to get this in my, trying to get this needle inside there, sorry. Okay, now, so this is already done. This is, I can decorate this back here if I want to, but I'm not going to do that. I do need to put my notepad on the back here, but I want to cover that. I want to cover that right there. And I'm going to show you something I have done and I have come up with. Sorry, my arm is itching. It's itching. Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you a little opening here of the book. I'm not going to show you but the page that I need to show you, because I want this to be a surprise for the last day when I show it. I don't want anybody getting any eyes of it, you know. Okay. This is not paper. I mean, it's paper. It's not tape. Back in the old days, they just used paper and they used it as a type of tape to repair rips in their paper. And this is tracing paper. That's all that is. I just ripped a piece and then I glued it with this kind of glue. You can use white glue because that's probably what they had back then. I'm going to use what I can, even if it isn't from the 1800s, even though I think that was, I'm not sure. Not that kind, but I mean, those kind of glues. So, I'll go back to the front. So, I'm going to put some trace paper at the bottom. I don't remember where I put my tracing paper. I had some left over. There it is. There's a piece right here. And all I'm going to do is just like seal that off. Give that a cute little design there. If need be. You know? So all I need to do is rip it. Because I'm acting as if I was, you know, her. And if you don't know who this journal is, it's just search up Sadie Adler, Red Dead Redemption. And you'll know who I'm doing right now. What journal. I'm going to probably do another journal exactly like this one. But it's not going to be Sadie Adler. And it's not going to be a themed. It's just going to be a journal. Because I love this one so much and how it turned out and how pretty it is. That I just know somebody else would want to buy that. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. Is making another journal. Specifically for that reason. Now I'm going to put the jagged edge on this side so it looks really cool. I'm just going to glue that down right there. Okay. I'm just using this kind of glue because it sticks and holds and I don't have to play around with it, you know. Now if you do use that Scotch Create and you use trace paper, I want to warn you, it wants to curl just like with vellum. Vellum does the same thing. Okay, I'm trying to line up my fold on there so it sits correctly. Just fold that over. There we go. It's not going to be perfect, and you know what? It's not meant to be. This is Sadie Adler's. This is her journal, basically. And she would just take things off the trail whenever she's riding through towns and stuff like that. And she's just going to do stuff like that. I'm not going to write in this whatsoever, except for to put on some of the cards where it's like located. I'm going to put it on the back. There that is. I just need to add the little notepad, which I've done before. You can check that out on my other journals that I created, where I put in, I do this often, is putting in a little flip notepad. I don't want to make it too heavy because, as you can see, it kind of wants to wobble, so I don't want it to be too heavy on this side. You know, I will be putting a card in here, some kind of a thick card, so that'll give it some strength as well. So there that is. Like I said, let's see, these are the cards I have for her journal that I have ready. I also have a handmade card that I made for this journal as well, so I might just stick that in here instead. I think that's where that'll go. It's a special one. You'll have to buy the journal to find out about it. I probably won't even show it in my haul because some of the things I like to keep as a secret for the person that buys it, because I want them to be like, oh, that's so cool, you know, find the little things in there, little messages and things like that. There's that. Okay, that's done. And see how strong that made that now? It doesn't do the wobbly thing no more. I might just cover this side too and just leave that and not make it into one. We'll see. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a like. Subscribe if you want to. It's up to you. Talk to y'all later. Bye.